it's really getting faster and louder. Alright, here we go. Future game showcase. Let's see what games we're gonna be here. So I at least know Industria 2, System Shock 2, Remaster. I already forgot all the other ones. If we get a release date for System Shock 2, I'll be pretty happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts of the Future Game Show Spring Showcase, Jennifer English and Nolan North.
Whoa!
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show Spring Showcase. My name is Jennifer English, though you probably know me best as God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world, aka Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3.
Nope.
It's a pleasure to be here in this, how would you describe it?
Ominous
Auditorium to get you all up to speed with the latest video game news, though, as you can see, I won't be braving this journey alone, as I'm joined by a man who needs no introduction.
Thank you, Jennifer. But alas, I'm going to subject you all to one anyway. Yes, it is I, Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, Dr. Richardson, and a bunch of other guys you've probably spent 30 or so hours with while sitting on your couch. If you haven't heard of me, it's because I recently took the substance, and now there's this British dude called Ben Starr who's running around taking all the jobs I used to get. He's been hosting one of these shows, I think. Need to do something about that guy.
Murder.
But that's a problem for another time, because over the next 90 minutes, we are laser focused on introducing you to a new generation of great games.
You can expect plenty of gameplay trailers and a series of presentations from some of our industry's brightest developers. And there's also going to be some world premieres which will be revealed as we work through today's show. A little mystery, don't you think?
Never. Speaking of which, we've got one to kick us off, and I'm not one to keep the good people waiting. This is the next project from People Can Fly, the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm. Let's get into it, shall we?
Let's.
Okay. Alpha footage, woo! Didn't like half those people go to work on Witchfire? It's looking like Ark, but not an AI trailer. Yeah, looking like multiplayer survival build game. Lost Rift. Very close to Raft, which is also one of those games.
Okay, now we're cooking. That was your first look at Lost Rift, which is coming to Steam Early Access later this year. But you can wishlist it right now and join the Lost Rift Discord for more information. Now, Jen, I feel like you'll have something to say about this next trailer.
Yes, this one is quite special to me. We've got a new trailer for Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and it's all about the character I'm playing in the game, which is now on this giant screen behind me.
Wow.
I cannot wait for you all to hear how her story unfolds, but for now, here's an introduction to your new favorite character in video games ever, Maya.
Lumia's not my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your Gamage. You don't need to leave yet.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here. The dance begins.
Yeah, it's a game where like the thing counts down and everyone at that age dies.
Precise strike.
I've heard good things about it. I'm just not really a turn-based RPG kind of guy, you know? It's also, I keep getting this game confused. That's the 33 in its name with 33 Immortals, which is another game coming out, which is completely different. I think it's actually already out. It's the, like, game where you can co-op with 33 people. Or 32 people, I guess.
How can you keep going like nothing happened?
Love to see it. That was a closer look at Jen's
Big number
character,
game.
Mael, in Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April the 24th, so not long to go now. I do hope you get a chance to check it out, and if you don't, I will crawl through this screen and fight you.
Okay, hard pivot away from the Bella Pod.
What if I want
We've
that,
got
though?
the next game from the horror maestros behind the award-winning Stasis series. Here's a closer look at Animal Use Protocol.
With trepidation. This place wrong. This place not right.
Is this from the Stasis Bone Totem game?
Wrong. Smell wrong.
So that's actually one I want to play for a while.
With urgency. Move. Now under. High.
I know it was award-winning.
If this
With
isn't
growing impatience. Be quiet.
The 33rd of the month. Damn. Whoa, it's just like Soma. That was some very low quality sound effects. Confused by the whole, like, inventory system.
You're sure this is the right way?
With indignation. Pathfinding. Very good. Better than smelly hate. Better than run. Run, run. Paralyzed in terror. Smelly hate. Run. Run, 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 run.
Looks interesting, at least.
Animal Use Protocol is coming soon to PC, so stick it on your wish lists if you want to see more of this Tamagotchi rat companion.
Now, as we learned earlier this year, Capcom's cult classic samurai series Onimusha is making a major comeback.
And thankfully, for those of us who want to catch up, there's a remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny on the horizon.
Here's an inside look from the game's developers with a focus on Hell Mode, a brand new one-hit kill difficulty setting for the masochists among us.
Among Us. Gets Among Us. Sheesh.
The name says it's all, really. Hell is an extremely hard difficulty mode. All it takes is one hit from any enemy, and you'll die instantly.
No
It's
way.
not for the faint of heart. I haven't been able to complete it myself yet. But some members of the staff have been able to pull it off. So I hope everyone tries it out to see if they can get through it.
Not a gamer.
The original game was the first time I was in charge of the direction, so it has a special place in my heart, and this remaster brings a lot of tweaks. Apart from the fact that the graphics are now in high definition, we've also included quality of life improvements to make it more fun to play. So if you're new to the series, this is a great time to start, especially since the first game is available too. I'd love everyone to experience the world of Onimusha and explore every nook and cranny. So I look forward to your support.
Capcom's remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is coming to PC and consoles on May 23rd, later this year.
Don't miss it. Our next game is Nitrogen Omega, a turn-based tactical RPG, ooh, my favorite, where you control a mech full of mercenaries. Let's take a look.
Oh my god, it's Overwatch. Oh, it's definitely turn-based. Ooh. I mean, style is cool. If you're gonna play a turn-based RPG, seems a little unique. Nitrogen Omega. Whoa.
A love letter to shonen anime, Nitrogen Omega is coming soon to PC. And now we've got another interesting game. It's the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
What, they're remaking Baldur's Gate 3 already?
I'm afraid not.
Final Fantasy VII?
They did that already.
Divinity Original Sin 2?
Now you're just naming games you're in. Actually, this is a metafictional puzzle game where you unravel the circumstances surrounding a lost JRPG from the 1990s.
I have literally no idea what you just said, but I am intrigued.
I too am intrigued.
Hi, I'm Lucas Emmanuel.
And I'm Jacob Dominic.
Oh, that audio is horrible.
Drop Games, making the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time.
Remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time is a faithful recreation of the last hour of everyone's favorite RPG. You know, that one we all know.
You'll start this remake at 99% complete in the middle of the last dungeon with an inventory just full of healing potions that you're just saving for the next boss.
I don't know if they're trying to go for a stylized thing for their mic audio, but it is not.
You somehow aren't remembering the greatest RPG of all time? That's okay. This remake includes the original game's manual,
I like the idea for the game.
And the game's director had to translate this part of the game entirely by hand using a Japanese to English dictionary.
And even clips of an unreleased documentary.
I never loved anything that much, and the only way we're going to get that again is by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you
metagame games,
what the greatest RPG of all time was, I suppose it would turn this into a deduction puzzle game where you'd have to use these bonus features, deductive reasoning, and a little bit of creative thinking to figure out how to complete the last hour of this epic RPG.
Be for real. Who hasn't heard of...
We're still hard at work on this recreation of this all-time classic, but we hope you'll relive a little bit of the magic when we launch the demo for the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time on April 25th, 2025.
So, idea for the game, pretty cool. Presentation,
The remake
needs some work.
End of the greatest RPG of all time, yes, that is the title, lands on PC later this year with a demo launching on April.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the same style of Inscription.
We've got another
and the handful of games that we played. Tormenture.
This one's an isometric survival.
Is this game trying to kill me? Stuff we've been playing lately.
This place?
Well, you can leave whenever you like.
Okay, see ya. No,
Like the game idea.
It's actually
Cool.
Never mind. Just roll the trailer.
Selling the game. Yeah, let's workshop that a little bit more. I'll be done with play though.
Those monsters only exist in your head, they said. Great material for your art. I actually believed them. Until that night. Feels like I've walked straight into one of my nightmares.
The Horned Man. I can see this game doing very well on Twitch.
I Hate This Place is coming later this year, but in the meantime, put it on your wish list.
I know a whole slew of channels. I imagine we'll be streaming that when it comes out.
Where you
Oh, we just looked at this before the stream.
Here's the release date trailer for Once Upon a Puppet.
Release date. Shoosh, give me. Please don't be in May. Kinda don't be in April either. Being like September. Like September 22nd. Wait, is this the same trailer we saw? Did I not see the release date in that trailer? Was I not paying attention? Did I pre-watch? Oh, April 23rd. Okay, I think I just saw the wish list now and I didn't see the date.
Creepy. That was Once Upon a Puppet, which is coming to PC and consoles on April 23rd.
Let's keep things moving with a trailer for a sequel 5 years in the making. Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program Extreme Routine. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme! The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer. With our diaper protocol, your lane game gets insane clicks and subs, and you can go up train with a partner. The Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program Extreme Routine has 4 power-packed programs guaranteed to launch your profile to the stars, including crash test dummy. Death is no longer permanent, but remains incredibly painful and hilarious. Ding Dong, you're dead. Selfie Scout, snag more subs, snapping stunning selfies in our proven primo locale. Sammy say cheese! Product Tester, blow up your feed testing experiments with raw eggs on space creatures. You're a freaking animal! STV Cribs. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe binges. Your dick be dong! Complete all 4 tasks and you can keep that sweet chamois lock spacesuit. Guaranteed. Crash test dummy. Clock clicks with your chamois lock gold lame spacesuit. Bedazzle your likes with each side-splitting demise. Selfie Scout. Sammy say cheese! Product Tester. Reporting any burns, crashes, or mutations. STV Cribs. It looks like a bad motel. You ain't no shabby. Now you a ding dong. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme.
Well, that was interesting. Revenge of the Savage Planet is crash landing on PC and consoles in May. What's next, Nolan?
This is Anaya, Life After Gods, an action platformer where you chart the ruins of an alien civilization.
It's one of the things where they try to do it ironically, but then they just did it anyways, and it's like, well, you lost the ironic part, now you're just being annoying.
The gods are dead, but we try to survive in their world.
Oh, yeah, I think I literally got an email about this game last night. I couldn't tell if it was a roguelite or a Metroidvania. So I thought the art style looked familiar. probably more Metroidvania. Hard to
Anaya,
say.
Life After Gods is coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can check out the demo on Steam right now. In fact, you can find all the games from today's show on
Can
the
I wish
Future
list them
Game
too?
Show Steam page. Just type Future Game Show Steam into your search engine. It's pretty easy. Anyway, Jen, you were telling me earlier about this next one, so please
Yeah.
take it away.
So, Nolan, the best way I can describe this is that it's like Alien Isolation, yeah?
Yeah.
With co-op and velociraptors.
Clever girl.
It's Death Ground.
Rawr. Whoa. Co-op stealth horror never goes well. What?
Okay, Death Ground is coming to PC later this year, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Okay, we're breaking things up with our next section, which is a Future Game Show staple.
Every show, we pull focus onto 3 particular games that we consider, us two mainly, ones to watch in 2025.
And first up, we've got Kingmakers, the anachronistic siege simulator where you drive pickup trucks through cavalry fields in medieval England. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Okay. Anachronistic Siege Simulator, Anachronistic Siege Simulator, congratulations, I think I've sprained my tongue.
Hello, I'm Ian Fish from Redemption Road Games, makers of Road Redemption and the upcoming Kingmakers. In Kingmakers, you travel back to the year 1401 to help the real-life Welsh rebel Owain Glendower conquer England. In reality, his Welsh rebellion was defeated and he mysteriously disappeared. So in 1401 England, you'll use modern weapons to help the outnumbered Welsh defeat English armies made up of thousands of soldiers. And everything in Kingmakers is real. The thousands of soldiers are all simulated. Furthermore, all buildings are fully navigable and fully destructible.
Navigable. Say that 10 times fast.
Thousands of soldiers can navigate complex multi-story castles with the same level of pathfinding fidelity you'd expect from a modern first-person shooter. Originally, we thought Kingmakers was going to be a cool simulation of what it would be like to go back in time with modern weapons. Would you be able to defeat a medieval army with an AK-47? Then we realized that if we're going to do this, we got to do it right.
Why does he sound like Moist Critical?
Involve thousands of soldiers, so we're going to simulate thousands of soldiers. And this isn't like Dynasty Warriors, where soldiers kind of spawn into existence as you approach them. In Kingmakers, they're always there, running their AI all the time. Furthermore, we realized that a game with this scope, the player would want to be able to command his armies and fortify his own outposts, so it kind of grew for there. It's now something completely unique. A shooter with real-time strategy elements that rival Age of Empires, and shooting gameplay that rivals Helldivers and Space Marine. Today we're excited to share a little bit more about the destruction aspect of the game. Every building, castle, wall, and tree in Kingmakers is fully destructible. You can blow it up with a grenade launcher, take it out with an airstrike, or maybe even demolish it with a tank. And none of the destruction is scripted either. It's all dynamic, courtesy of Unreal 4's fast physics calculations.
Unreal 4.
Switch to Unreal 5. We experimented with Unreal 5.1 and Unreal 5.3, but nothing has been as fast on the CPU side as Unreal 4 when it comes to physics. Finally, we're excited to share that you and up to 3 friends can lead their own armies alongside
yours on Unreal 5 during a showcase. It's crazy.
In online co-op. This is the full campaign, full online co-op, no compromises. This means 4 players fielding armies of thousands, building their own fortifications and buildings, and attacking enemy bases either on their own side of the map or alongside you. We really wanted to make sure that all 4 players feel just as responsive to play as if they were all playing a single player game or as if they were each playing as the host player, even if your ping is not great. Kingmakers is coming to PC Early Access and hopefully to all major consoles. We'll have more to share about the game later in 2025. In the meantime, please wishlist Kingmakers on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much to the team at Redemption Road for that closer look at Kingmakers, a game which isn't even out yet, but already has a live-action movie in the works.
I'm already on the phone with my agent to play the pickup truck, of course. Anyway, I think it's time for another world premiere, so grab your friends, your VR headsets, and your mobile phones for some reason. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon.
I don't have any of those things.
At Elsewhere Electric, we believe in power. The power to shape the future. Our state-of-the-art facility is the heart of that future. And we need you to keep it running. You and a capable partner, that is.
They gave me hands.
I'll open up the van. Get juiced up.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's get in there. I see some symbols, a jellyfish, some squiggly pipes.
I think I've got it. Did that work?
Looks like it. 3, 2, 1, turn.
Keep talking, nobody explodes.
Elsewhere Electric relies on teamwork, precision,
Or just like escape room.
problem solving,
Style game.
and efficiency. For reasons which will become immediately clear once you enter our facility, the true nature of our work cannot be revealed to the public. Your work may be challenging.
We're in.
Your work may be confusing.
I can see you. I can see you.
Your work will be dangerous.
We need to get this door open. There's something in here.
But it's a risk Elsewhere Electric is willing to take.
In the event of an incident-induced employee vacancy, a replacement installer will continue your work.
These sacrifices make Elsewhere Electric's important work possible. Because in our facility, power doesn't just keep the lights on, it keeps them from getting out.
Whoa!
Elsewhere Electric, a puzzle game powered by 2.
Yeah, it's like the keep talking nobody explodes kind of.
Look at Elsewhere Electric, a cooperative
puzzles
puzzle game where players work together to explore an abandoned facility. Don't try that at home, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. It's coming to PC, VR, iOS, and Android later this year.
All right, this next one's for all you impudent insects out there. If you haven't heard, the cult classic immersive sim System Shock 2 is getting a definitive remaster from Night Dive Studios.
Yes.
Just so happen to have the release
Yes. Please don't be in May. Please don't be in May. Please don't be in May. Please don't be in April either. Please be like September. For the love of God.
This is a womb where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
Oh my God. It's a little bit of a shame it's not a full remake like System Shock 1 got, but still want to play the fuck out of this. Please don't be in May. So Night Dive, whenever they like have something to show, it's usually a pretty quick launch. Date? Where's the date? Am I blind? I mean, it's June.
You heard it here first.
That's not any better.
Shock 2 25th
It's a little better.
Remaster launches on June 26th, 2025.
And speaking of good old games,
okay,
you may have heard about
Sure.
the recently launched
Sure.
preservation program from our friends at GOG.
It's not me.
It's a commitment from one of the industry's foremost digital storefronts to maintain and preserve classic video games for future generations.
A noble pursuit indeed. System Shock 2 is already part of the program alongside other golden oldies like Alpha Protocol and SWAT 4, both of which I was in, by the way. So, thanks, guys.
For the Spring Showcase, we've partnered with GOG to reveal some more titles for the program.
No way.
Who knows? Maybe one of your nostalgic favorites will pop up.
And I'll be in it.
Probably.
Sometimes it just takes a single sound, sentence,
Oh, yeah, it's Mario.
or a quick glimpse to awaken that emotion. A warm feeling that brings back all the memories of times when all the problems didn't matter. It was just you as a superhero, fighter, racer, knight, waiting to conquer the world. Games are part of you, us. They're a part of culture, part of what makes us human. Without preservation, all the emotions, creativity, stories, and innovations behind them risk being lost forever. How can we ensure everyone can play games today, tomorrow, and for years to come? Devs share the source codes, artwork, and even collectibles that you own with museums so they don't get lost. Gamers, play these games and talk about them. Make them live forever. Vote and share your gaming stories on GOG Dreamlist to help bring more games to the GOG Preservation Program. Games within the program are maintained by us and guaranteed to always work on modern computers. We've already future-proofed more than 100 titles. Today, we are happy to say that the GOG Preservation Program is expanding with even more titles.
Whoa!
Right now on GOG.com. Let's take a look at the new arrivals.
Silent Hill for the room. Oh my god. Tomb Raider series. Fallout 2. Alone in the Dark 1 through 3. Ultima. Vampire Masquerade. Whoa, Wing Commander. Jago. Oh, Fear. Oh my god. I'm not reading all this. Whoa.
Do us a favor and head over to GOG.com.
Well, they move stages.
Preservation Program Library.
How do you
We've
get up there?
Collaborated on an FGS themed sale, which you can find by heading to GOG.com/FGS. Okay, at this point, you're probably thinking, Nolan North, why are you on the balcony? Where's Jennifer? Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not so sure myself, but we're about to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers while I look for her. And way down. Jennifer? Anyone?
What is this?
We all know why the walls around
Mandragon?
the capital exist. This world fell to the forces of darkness.
It looks like No Rest for the Wicked, but
shadows
2D.
and the terrors that lurk within them.
Souls-like action RPG. Okay, so it's more like Withering Rims.
With our faith in the Divine One and the power he bestows on me, can we thrive in a corrupt world.
Ah, this looks cool.
Inquisitor, a word in private.
Mandragora. Not Mandragon. Did I say April? I missed the date.
Everyone, and congratulations for being exactly where you want to be here at Dutch's Razzle Dazzle Dream Hotel. We got everything you need up here in the clouds.
What a whiplash from the last game.
Loud. Vacations tailor-made. Have a mealtime serenade. Upgrade to the ultra suede. You wanna do it right. Party on the promenade. Every day is a parade. Stay out for the masquerade. The party goes all night. I accept your adulation.
What am I watching?
At Dutch's Razzle Dazzle Dream Hotel. Yeah.
What?
Dr. Svetlov, let's take this lunatic down for messing with the sovereignty.
Let's make it quick. We're on the clock here.
That's handy. Getting this fixed up.
They're coming.
I've never seen anything like this before. Svetlov's planning something big.
Yeah, XCOM type.
If we're lucky, he'll show himself. Svetlov's called hideout. Any idea how many people he's got with him? Stay sharp. Svetlov could be anywhere.
Whoa. Nice. Bionic Bay. This game looks sick. This comes out next month. Soon-ish.
Oh, thank God I made it.
Uncle Nolan, where have you been?
It's okay. I'm sorry. That just took so long. It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay, what's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look at Neighbours Suburban Warfare, which is kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, except with pigeon poop bombing runs. Yes, you did hear that correctly. And backyard brawls.
She said poop.
Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's Nuketown. Wait, so the characters are actually like different heights? It's fucked up if that's true. Get an odd job situation again. When will devs learn you don't mess with heights?
Reaffirm your property boundaries in Neighbours Suburban Warfare, which is launching in early access on April 17th.
We've got a developer presentation for Hawthorne up next. This is a sandbox RPG where you build a whimsical community of woodland creatures. Very, very cottagecore gay. I'm in.
Adorable.
Is it aimed down 2025? You'd think so.
Hawthorne is a sandbox RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals in fairy tale.
Oh man, can we get these devs some better mics, please?
As you recruit villagers
These are killing me.
and build a village of memorable NPCs. Defend against the elements and against forest tricksters. Celebrate the season's traditions. Farm, craft, and explore an ever-changing world bigger than the small creature you play. Bringing this nostalgic world to life has been a long-term dream for us, and we're thrilled to be doing it alongside our players.
Hawthorne will leverage our experience making some of the world's most beloved RPGs.
Dude, he's recording it on his phone and it sounds 20 times better.
The emergent font of sandbox games with a charming simulation of village life.
You can get a headset mic for like $40. Sounds like crystal clear.
The different playable species have asymmetrical abilities.
Okay, you know what? I take it back. Go back to the phone.
Your friends and your NPC followers must work together to complete jobs around the village.
Scratch what I said.
Differentiated species, together with our procedural storytelling, combine to make each player's story in Hawthorne a unique and enjoyable experience.
We're a small team of experienced developers
Okay.
bringing Hawthorne to life as a true
I'm using the webcam mic. Logitech C920 mic.
funded to keep creativity at its heart. And now, with our incredible community, we have the chance to build something unique and memorable. Join us on this adventure. Follow and support our Kickstarter to help us bring the nostalgic joy that is Hawthorne to the world.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pay attention to a single thing the game just showed. I was too taken back by the audio.
The Kickstarter campaign for Hawthorne is coming soon, so keep an eye on
Something about owls and mice and snails racing.
All right, for the future games show historians out there, this next game appeared at the very end of last year's spring showcase.
Industria 2.
One more thing.
You know, Jen, while we're on the topic,
Bam, check it.
back in
I know my showcases.
I hosted the
Let's
first
go.
Future Game Show. It was all remote, none of this real in-person stuff. I mean,
So I really don't expect this to be a release date. This is just showing off more of the game, right?
Yeah, when did Uncharted come out again?
they tell me 2007.
Yeah, I was definitely still in school.
Yeah, at least you were born. Okay, let's just watch this new trailer for Industria 2.
I mean, we played the first one. It was really rough around the edges, but it was interesting. So I've been like keeping an eye on development for this one.
Thanks. Marlene, I need to find a way home.
I'm just as stranded as you.
God damn it.
But there is a sender at headquarters. I can show you the way if you help me arrive there in one piece.
Deal.
Nora, what was Atlas made for in the first place? Before it became this?
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data. I mean, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dimensions.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's no way it's a release date.
Defy an insatiable artificial intelligence in Industria,
Still looks cool.
which is coming soon to PC.
Still looks like it has a long way to
Another
go.
world premiere now, and this one has a little historical kick to it.
as well as some zombies, because why not?
I was gonna run the first game after playing it, but then I realized I had to down patch to do the really cool trick, so I gave up. There's not an easy like down patch in place. Not Rome, no. I like the simplicity of, what do we call our studio? Well, we're 3 friends, so, you know, what about that? Got it. Oh my god, Stardew Valley.
Romestead is a survival game where you rebuild the empire after the fall of Rome. It's coming soon, but you can sign up for the closed alpha at romestead.com.
All right, ready up for our second Ones to Watch. This time, we're checking in with Compulsion Games' Deep South action adventure, South of Midnight.
Next month, I think.
Hello, I'm Whitney, and I'm the art director at Compulsion Games.
Hey, I'm Zaire, and I'm one of the writers at Compulsion Games.
Right now, we're working on South of Midnight. It's a third-person action-adventure game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South.
So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away in a trailer during a hurricane, and as Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she helps them solve.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
Today, we're excited to talk a bit more about the creatures, specifically our narrator, the catfish, who you meet, you know, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. So we really looked for people who were from the South who would have kind of that southern background and authenticity. And he's a great guy. He's 70 years old, plays fiddle, really cool. He was really excited about the project. I think this is one of his first voice acting jobs, if I remember correctly.
I didn't even say his full name.
I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
So after we meet Catfish, you are set to heal Benji, and
just Walter
lives in this remote Cajun community that has been abandoned for many years. And as you explore that region, you understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji, why he became that tree, and what his connection to Rhubarb, this sort of eccentric, off-the-grid character that you meet early on. You kind of get to know what their relationship is and what happened there.
You're welcome to try bottling up the pain, but the roots of this trouble go deep.
We have an awesome audio director, Chris, and he really wanted to make sure we had a special song for each of our main creatures you meet in the region, and that song tells a story, and you learn about the characters and the backstory through that song.
Benji, his name, he saw things different. He was my shame, and I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
So the music is kind of done in parcels. So you'll get part of a story. So you'll get a few lines, maybe 2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of the story. And then when you unlock most of the context, you'll have a final, either a boss fight or an encounter with the creature, And during that final encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shade.
South of Midnight launches on Xbox Series X and S, PC, and it's also going to be day one on Game Pass on April 8th. And in the meantime, feel free to shout us out on social media, tell your friends, pre-order, wish list, really get the word out there.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
South of Midnight is coming to PC and Xbox on the 8th of April and will be on Xbox Game Pass from day one. Shout out to Compulsion Games for giving us a window into that world. Again, you can
that does a little wrench in my plans for April, but
live from GDC post show, which
or funding. No, but it
Okay, now we're venturing
does apparently help a lot.
Pioneer.
And like
It's a stalker-like MMO.
how they appear in Steam and stuff.
They're set in a dark, alternate reality.
Like it really shoots you up like the list on Steam. They say it's a stalker. Like top anticipated and like when it drops, like hot new releases and things like that.
The old one, as the great raven bestowed. We have wanted it to end this way. We offer our sincere condolences in hope.
Oh my god, it's Fallout. Oh my god, it's Metro.
I don't want to spoil it for you. All you need to know is that we're going to have an incredibly fun time.
Yo, drugs? Drugs? I mean, this looks like Bethesda gunplay.
And we'll continue to monitor you.
Whoa, 6 flip. Whoa.
Are rapidly changing the course of events. And the general vector of changes is close to our worldview.
Honestly, this gunplay sort of reminds me of like the original Killing Floor.
Our enemies are weird. The same goes for you, too.
Pioneer.
That was gameplay for the incredible-looking Pioneer, which is coming to PC in 2025.
That's not say Pioneer.
What have we got next, Jennifer?
Well, we're taking a trip to 19th century Brazil to check out a cell-shaded roguelike called Hell Clock.
Okay. Don't love the shell shading, but yeah, you got me at roguelike. Okay. Looks interesting. It didn't like there's a lot of variation.
Set your alarms
in there,
because
but
Hell Clock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out after the show.
Let's push things forward with a completely different game. One that asks you to be the MVP.
Oh my god, Rocket League. Oh my god.
PvP vehicular combat. Nolan, did I say that right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, here's Rivals Hover League.
Whoa, Rocket League. By Mars? Oh, wow.
Rivals Hover League is coming soon, but you can check out the alpha test on Steam. Time for something scary, I think. Nolan?
Yes, indeed. Let
Scary.
me introduce you all to Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour game show starring a cavalcade of creepy animatronics. Here's the latest.
This is the one we watched before the thing.
Welcome back, lucky contestant. Let's catch you up to speed on what's been going on.
The mascot horror.
People from around the world have been brought here to the world's largest indoor trampoline, water, and park.
We didn't see like the parkour.
Quick update for you, lucky contestant. The other contestants have mysteriously died. Not sure how that happened, but oh well. You're still there. Over 3 stories of action-packed parkour obstacles.
See, I feel like if I had seen this, I'd be like a little bit. I would have been a little bit more optimistic. At least the gameplay might be actually kind of fun. The other trailer made it look more like Slender Man, like with a little mascot horror added in. Or is this the second one?
Around is because you're boosting the ratings. Our viewers are entertained. We aren't going bankrupt, and this isn't our last game show.
Watch your step when Finding Frankie
Did you see consoles
on April 15th.
Is it already out?
Swiftly away from that terrifying image.
I
We've got a special update from Tale Worlds Entertainment about their beloved.
Is there not a PC version? Is it already out on PC? I'm confused.
Bannerlord.
I've been whiplashed by that game today, for sure. So I thought I saw there was actually like a second game as well. So it's like, is the first one out and then like the second one's coming to PC soon, but the first one's going to console soon? Oh, Finding Frankie came out October 25th of last year on PC. Oh, it's already been out. $15. Maybe like when October comes around. This year. Do I need horror stuff to play?
What a brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is getting naval warfare, a new faction, and so much more with the War Sales expansion, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And sticking with the seafaring theme, here's the latest on an Unreal Engine 5 sailing adventure inspired by Firewatch. This is Will Follow the Light.
Inspired by Firewatch.
All I can
I should play Firewatch at some point in time. Just haven't. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect it to blow my mind, but I've heard such good things about it. Like how normal it is. Yeah, every now and then you just need a really solid, normal game. You're pretty whelmed? I mean, this is a walking sim, right? A really good story walking sim.
I'll find you wherever you are.
Not much game to it yet. I mean, I play those all the time. Skilling. He's got to find out what happens.
Father?
Father? Oh my god. What?
Will Follow the Light is coming in 2025 to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. What have you got for us next, Nolan North?
Well, how about a post-Ragnarok survival game? Okay, here's the developers of Cloudheim, Noodlecat Games, to give us the inside scoop.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodlecat Games, and today we'll be exploring some of the combat in Cloudheim.
Hey, a dev that has a proper mic. Woo! Buying the game. No, I'm not.
This is a Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot
Power
of teeth. You could hit him with a sword, but instead, let's kick him off this cliff.
What?
Greebles aren't the only threat out here, though. You'll also fight against heavily armored enemies like armadillos who roll recklessly through your allies. You'll need to dodge their rolls and then attack when their guard is down.
Oh my god, it's a Souls game.
Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts. You'll want to pull them in close with your lasso to dish out damage. Our combat system is built around using physics to juggle your enemies. The longer you can keep enemies airborne with your kicks, lasso, and other abilities, the more damage they'll take when they finally hit the ground. Combine abilities and set up combos to maximize damage. Here, our character is placing down mushrooms and jump pads, bouncing enemies high into the sky. With the right combos, the battlefield will feel like a pinball machine. Play solo or team up with friends in co-op for coordinated combo attacks. While you explore the islands in Cloudheim, you'll come across mysterious portals that lead to dangerous dungeons filled with tough enemies and rare loot for crafting. You'll grow in Cloudheim by mastering weapons to gain abilities along 4 class pathways, each excelling in a different style of combat. Spellblades supplement their attacks with elemental magic. Outlanders break armor to create weaknesses. Treasure hunters focus on speed to exploit weaknesses.
Speed.
Sentinels defend and heal the team when dealing damage.
I love
Choose
speed.
the weapons and abilities that fit your style. You can freely switch your class just by changing your weapons, allowing you to focus on your favorite or make hybrid builds. Team up with your friends to create absolute mayhem. Our team has had so much fun coming up with unique abilities and wild combos, and we're excited to see what chaos you can create. Now here's Nasher to tell you all the really important details about how to wishlist Cloudheim. Thanks, Nasher. In case you didn't get that, Cloudheim releases this year. Wishlist it now.
Wow.
Bring harmony to the realm when Cloudheim lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And be sure to sign up to the closed beta if you want to check it out ahead of launch.
Okay. We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next.
So is it just Nasher like that, or is there a silent G at the beginning?
Keep your wits and your
Ganasher.
wish lists primed. We'll be back shortly. Nolan, I've got to get up to that balcony in a bit. How did you actually get down from there?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
Oh, so did you Nathan Drake your way down?
No, I just cried really loudly and the crew came and got me.
Classic.
Classic. Ooh, stinky portal.
Welcome to Section 13, a top-down roguelike shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office. Operating from the shadows, S2P is a globe-spanning paranormal research organization. Their mission? Capture and study things that go bump in the night. And
zombies? I mean, zombies is still a popular genre. You need an enemy in a game? Zombie.
With the best of the best unavailable, it's up to a team of disposable rank-and-file nobodies to get the job done. That's you. Meet Agent Red.
No, please! Don't eat my... All right, Red. Your time to shine.
No, wait, please. Don't eat my ass.
Fool you. She's packing cutting-edge mad science weaponry. She's one of 4 agents available to choose from. Whether you're going in alone or bringing some help.
Look at those numbers.
Now, listen carefully. Whatever they were up to in that base, they weren't doing it on the books. There's something big down there. And it wants out. It's up to you to plunge into the unknown.
Plunging.
Find the answers. Fight for the truth.
I feel like I don't plunge enough in my life, you know?
Light to the dark. Section 13. Clock in.
Cock in.
Welcome, bandits from all over the world. We are Bandit Trap, a home security company, and our new line of home defense products needs to be tested. So we're calling on you to do the job.
Are this supposed to be hot dogs?
Your objective, try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared houses and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper. This little fella packs all the skills to achieve our ultimate goal. Defend homes and their treasures against bandits from all over the world.
Ooh, blood and gore, whoa.
These rings store thousands of citizen cores.
Ooh, spooky tower.
Capture inhabitants of Eden. You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone.
Oh, okay, hold on.
What hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyper power. Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
FPS roguelike.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
We are standing on the edge looking towards the unknown. See you on the other side.
May 6th. Ooh. Ooh.
Hello,
cybermyth combatants.
Might be passing on that one.
Side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber mythological theme.
Had me interested.
Stays faithful to what the fans love.
Not in May.
The original infinite item stacking feature and chaotic combat, while introducing new mechanics, new content, and refinement to create an exhilarating experience.
Maybe.
Finally, you can get hands-on with Neon Abyss 2 yourself with our single-player open playtest, which is available right now.
It's happening in May. Doom: The Dark Ages. But
hey, welcome back.
It's maybe like really into the
swing of things with a world premiere.
The deep end of Doom runs overall.
I love them.
So we're gonna start de-rusting all the Doom stuff in early April, but once we hit May, it's like really gonna be.
We couldn't take everything with us. I left behind my greatest creation.
In the deep end.
A caretaker.
Then once Doom: The Dark Ages comes out, then it's just like, yeah, we got.
Heart programmed to protect. It works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from the bones of
We got a lot of time to drop in that game.
sparks of life into the void.
Kerbal Space Program. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that game is.
The Last Caretaker is a survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure.
Oh, there you go.
It's coming soon to PC.
Now let's move on and introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak. Plus
zombies.
Crisis and
Take a drink.
scorching heat wave for good measure.
Where's my bingo card?
Zombies I can handle, but hot weather, I'm British. Absolutely not.
See us out. Thanks for hanging out. Don't run into any zombies out there.
Standing on the fire till the dreams went dead in the whites of their eyes. Nothing's growing where they fell. I think I'd rather know them.
Dage. I mean, this part looks very much like Withering Rooms. So I don't know if early access. All right, I mean, early access means its games can be released
Early access on April 9th,
months
which is
down the road.
mere weeks away, people.
Get excited, but please try to enjoy each game equally.
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've got you covered too. Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator where you fix rusty trains and make hot cocoa for your furry friends.
I'm sold.
Me too.
Great.
Welcome to the world of Locomoto, where your story begins with a simple, rusty train which will become your new home. You'll take the role as train conductor, keeping your train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive it and embark on a journey to help your hometown Barenpire solve its environmental struggles. Traverse and explore various stations and bring aboard quirky locals along the way. Pick a route and drive them to their destination, and while traveling, you can of course service them to make sure they enjoy the ride.
Service them.
Scour the world for resources.
The full works.
Unique sets of furniture to furnish your train with. Customize the exterior
Hold up.
interior of your train to make it feel like your own. There are many things to explore and discover in the world of Locomoto, so immerse yourself in this cozy experience when Locomoto arrives on the 8th of April 2025 on Steam and on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Please mind the gap, because Locomoto is pulling into a station near you on April the 8th. That was a real palate cleanser, so time for something gritty now, I think.
Precisely. Here's Karma, The Dark World, an alt history thriller where you dive into the
That looks like a character from Stray.
as an agent of the Thought Bureau.
Looks like the television people.
I don't want.
Tell me, do you think a glimpse of a memory is the absolute truth? You don't get to choose to see the events that led up to these memories, or what transpired after.
Groundbreaking and truly pinnacle design.
Perhaps even just once given it some serious thought.
Mother?
Just what kind of memories make us the people today?
I'm going to tear you apart.
Unravel the truth in Karma the Dark World, which lands on PC and PS5 on March the 27th, which is exactly 1 week from now.
It looks like a walking sim.
We all know you like watching trailers for games, but what about actually playing them too?
Unless you could say, what about movie trailers?
This section focuses on indies with demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out right after the show.
What? No way. For real?
Welcome to Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a crunchy, twisted dreamscape.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where you scale the guts of a sinister substructure.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring magical school students?
Weenie Hut Jr.
Or Paper Sky, where you chart cell-shaded landscapes as a
Wait.
makeshift paper plane.
This is different from the other paper airplane game we saw earlier.
Mother Machine, a try. It's an action platformer where you chart quirky.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Two paper airplane games.
A story-rich,
The same
turn-based
showcase?
RPG that blends pixel art with hand-drawn comics.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of White Knuckles. I don't plan on playing it.
That was our ones to play montage. And the best way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam to get more info on the games we've covered today and maybe wishlist some of your favorites.
I know we harp on about wish listing a lot, but it is an important visibility signal for games in development, and every little bit helps.
Indeed. We're switching back into trailer mode now with another world premiere. This one's an exciting adaptation of a popular board game.
Whoa, what board game? Battleship? Ah. It's Candyland. Shit. Is it a good 10? Is that a Kickstarter game? It's the Cones of Dunshire. Frosthaven. Sure.
That's right, Frosthaven. The board game is now Frosthaven, the video game, and it's coming to PC in 2020.
Never heard of it.
This next game fulfills a lifelong dream of mine, to be a sheep wielding a great sword in a world run by wolves. Let's dig into the delightfully edgy revenge story of Stand Alone.
It's a roguelike? Or Metroidvania.
Stand Alone is coming to Steam in summer 2025.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep it
Ah,
rolling
still-
with the
still
latest
no.
trailer from
Alright,
Mecha
cool.
Break, a lightning-fast armored brawler.
That's the problem with like 2D games like that. It's like, is it a Metroidvania or a roguelike? Either way, I'm kind of down, but like, It's hard to know. As much as I enjoy watching game trailers, I do hope the show's not like that much longer. So I am fucking. And I want to get some food before sleep. Whoa, is this Star Fox 64? Do a barrel roll. That ain't Falco.
Mecha Break is boosting its way into your rotation later this year. How are we looking, Jennifer?
Well, we're most of the way through the show now, Nolan North. But there's still a bunch of exciting games in the pipeline.
What?
Here's a double feature from our friends at Playdigious.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I love me some heavy metal, but I feel like it just came out of nowhere. Who killed the king? I like this art style. I don't think I'd play this game, but I like the art style.
Fretless, The Wrath of Riften, and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
All right, Nolan North. I think it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games today. But what's one more world premiere between friends?
Oh, well,
What? One more.
Let's check it out.
Oh my god, it's legendary too. Holy shit. Oh. It's Star Fox. Wow, survival city builder. Woo! All of the villagers were the exact same clothing.
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores, is a city builder set in a fox-filled fantasy land, which is coming in 2026.
We've got something slightly less adorable for up next, but for good reason.
Oh, okay.
Our final ones to watch, Deep Dive tackles the
Long
next
answer?
spine-chilling game from Tarsier Studios, the minds behind Little
I thought that was gonna be their like
because it's time for a closer
one
look
last thing for the entire show. So that's a weird one to end it on. Oh my god. Oh, Reanimal.
Reanimal is a co-op horror adventure where you play two siblings and you're looking.
It's the one made by the former studio
in a lovely place
of Little Nightmares.
for reasons that become more apparent as you play the game.
And then Little Nightmares 3 is being made by
really quite
the
nasty, and so
publisher of the other ones, right?
Is to go
Oh,
and
that's weird.
rescue your other friends and try and escape this nasty place. The island itself, due to this inciting incident,
from the creators of 1 and 2.
fractured, and so it's in 3 large parts and a bunch of smaller bits. Each of your friends can be found in one of these big parts. It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through a really scary place, survive, and rescue your friend, you know. It's a tale as old as time.
Like, we really love seeing people go with us and just go the extra mile and find all those secrets and all these things and put it all together and come up with their theory, right? So I feel like if we give away too much up front, everybody loses.
We definitely give players
Why aren't they
more this
blurring
time
a shirt?
round than in previous games, but still it's nice to keep a little bit back so you can kind of meet in the middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely a co-op game. You're together
giant-
solving various like little
Giant dick on this shirt.
Almost too much.
Oh, yeah, should we gotta blur that?
You're overcoming different obstacles in the world and survive various things we pitch against you together, right? So it's about the two players finding ways to survive and rescuing their friends, really, like we said before.
Because I'm a big couch fan. Couch co-op is where it's at for me. But then a load of people love online. And then there's people who just want to do that together. So the fact that the tech team have managed to get all 3 boxes checked that front, I think, is really, really nice.
And what was also very, very important to us is that it's all kind of the same experience because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online co-op, you don't follow your character and the other one is doing whatever. It's always being together as the two characters. And yeah, like Mer said from the beginning, like scared together. That was one of the pillars. And I feel like this camera is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People have played our previous games together anyway, whether they was co-op or not. That made that decision feel quite a natural one. That like, people want this, and you know, let's do it. It's gonna be fun, you know.
It's really hoping you could play solo with
Something in the
AI.
game, we are trying to make sure it doesn't get boring. It's something new. One thing we're really trying not to do is to give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a recipe, but instead we're really questioning ourselves, is this unique within the game, right? I'm not saying unique across all games, but trying to give the player something fresh within the experience that we're crafting, and then hopefully that leads to something that people actually enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes look at Reanimal. Wishes us, and more info is coming soon.
Damn.
Reanimal is coming soon to PC,
Had a blur shirt for the entire
PlayStation,
thing,
and
huh?
Xbox, so get that thing on your wish list. Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
Okay, Nolan. So it's no secret here that at the Future Games Show, we're huge fans of Remedy Entertainment and their eerie, curiously entangled universe of games such as Control and Alan Wake.
And last year, the studio revealed a spin-off to Control called FBC Firebreak, a session-based co-op shooter where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to share the first gameplay trailer for FBC Firebreak, which will give you a taste of what to expect when the game launches later this year. Let's take a look.
Okay. I kind of forgot this existed. Piqued my interest.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector. you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning. This crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone. Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy's coming out!
I'm paper! You gotta shoot him off me!
What the?
Last containment door's open. Go, go!
I think I heard something.
All right, crew. Time to clean house.
Looks better than I thought it'd be. Summer 2025. Interesting.
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to PC,
hopefully late
PlayStation,
summer,
and Xbox in summer 2025. Now you can find even more exclusive info on FBC Firebreak by heading
like based on the graphics there, I thought this was gonna be like a completely different type of shooter.
to say it, Jennifer, but is it time for our final trailer?
I think it might be. But thankfully, our buddies at Bloober Team are sending us off with a developer diary for Kronos, The New Dawn, a survival horror game where you scour the future for remnants of the past, just like my therapist.
From Bloober.
Kronos, it's a sci-fi survival horror, and in a way...
Did I learn anything from Silent Hill too?
For us to make. The world of Kronos, it's like alternative history when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we called The Change.
In Kronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones that can survive encounters with monsters.
We are calling them the orphans because they are what was left from humanity. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. We can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
Something about the gameplay is coming. Wow.
Kronos, The New Dawn is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. But you can see more of it during our official post-show, FGS Live from GDC, which airs directly after the spring show.
That's right. For more exclusive info on Bloober Team's new game, you just need to stay tuned to the platform you're watching right now.
What?
Yeah. Now, Jennifer, despite what you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter,
Auto cue.
same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been the tadpole talking.
The what now?
There's not enough time to unpack that. But it does mean we have one more thing. No time to dally, though. Prepare for pain.
What?
Yes.
What? 3D Realms and Saber. This painkiller? This is painkiller, right? Please don't be in May. Don't do it. Holy fuck. Fall. Yes. It's in fall. Let's go.
Saber Interactive is bringing Painkiller back from the dead.
shit.
And the remake is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But with that, we really are out of time. The show is officially over. Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
Nolan North, I think we smashed it.